Welcome back, neighbors. Hi, everyone. Happy Wednesday. I'm so glad you made it here today. Oh, my throat is very dry. 1 second. Hello, Remy. Hello, sweet one. How are you today? How is everyone? Welcome all in. We've got so many neighbors here today. Hi. Let's do our roll call. Thank you so much, Fanta, for redeeming person. Thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate you so much, Auntie. And Carrots, I hope you managed to get to the PC okay. Twitch mobile is awful, so I really hope you get that sorted out. And hi, Tiff, it's good to see you as well. You two eyes, it's so great to see you, little bird. And Dusk, hello, welcome in. And Kitsune as well, welcome in as well. And Kai Truck, hello. Rattlesnake Outlaw, hi! I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. I hope you're doing good as well. We no longer have a heat wave going on in the UK, at least to my knowledge. So everywhere feels so much nicer to be in again. Hooray. Left with the crispy voice. My voice a bit crispy today. I'm sorry.
William Yeri says, why did the cookie become a musician? There was a natural-born cookie monster with a sweet tooth for rhythm.
Sweet tooth for rhythm. That's a cute one. Thank you, Rumi. I'm pretty good. I'm just working on writing. Oh, well, best of luck to you. I hope you manage to find a good period of concentration for that. I need to be in like the right zone if I'm ever writing something. But yes, Pretty Woman. This is the adoptable that I'm currently designing at the moment. This is all of her sort of adoptable bits and pieces. I think I'd finished, yeah, this was her last sort of iterative process I was working on. And when I was finishing her off, I tried to, I think for anyone here that's in the Discord, I threw this out to the community and just said, what parts do you like the most? And everyone was sort of saying they love the top half of, they love like the top half of number 1, but they love the bottom half of number 3. But they also liked these cuts in number 2. So I factored in all 3 of them into the next design. And then this is the current progress. She's looking nice. Look at her. I'll take you on a little journey. Whoa. I've given her the kintsugi sort of pattern on her skin as well. So like her arm looks like it's been shattered. I've also added this little dragon head, or this sort of like dragon's maw, sort of onto her her tie, or onto her like bow here. Really like it. I also added some really nice embellishments on the sides of the fabric too. I thought that would look really nice. I added this nice gradient pattern that kind of goes up the sleeves and up the skirt. And I was inspired by 2B's boots when I was sort of doing her boots. So there's these like long sort of thigh-high leather boots that are underneath. And added a bit more flare onto the bottom of the skirt as well, as long as the really nice big long whip tail. And you've got the kintsugi pattern on the wings as well. Funnily enough, a couple of people in the study stream yesterday were like, oh, I really want to buy her. And people already seem interested, so I'm really happy about that. I hope she sells on the day. That would be very nice. But today, the full body is pretty much finished, so I'm not going to be making any more iterations here. I really like how I made her eyes look. She looks very tired, but not as her original concept that I'd finished. She looked really angry. I'm kind of like, she doesn't look very approachable. So I softened her eyes and like brought her eyebrows down a little bit, and it made her just look sort of a little bit more neutral and a bit less, angry. She looks done with this shit. Yeah, exactly. She's just lost all faith in you getting your homework done. I also added some boob bulge. So we've got some boob bulge down here. That'll bring in the women enjoyers. Those leather shoes are doing things to me, right? I thought it would be a good idea to include like maybe some latex boots or just some leather boots. I think it does quite well. I think it looks quite good. So for this stream, it's such a bad. Oh, pardon me. So for this stream, I'm hoping to have the chibi finished. This is the chibi sketch. I just need to get the line art settled and just make her look nice, and then that should be it. We do have, I'm taking a break from VGen for this week. I've been in contact with my contact at VGen, and they've said that things are quite busy there right now, and they're not really looking for anything this week. So we've agreed to have a small break this week, and we'll come back next week with a bigger project. But for now, oh, pardon me. For now, I'm just going to be working on personal art, and there's also a commission I'm going to be doing for Eclipse Altruist, but I am not allowed to stream or show any progress of their character because I'm doing a character design skeb for them. I'm not allowed to show any progress, I'm not allowed to stream it, and I'm not allowed to post the final until they have revealed their design. So yeah, I'm a bit annoyed that I can't show off my character design, but it's part of the rules. I have to obey what they would like. I have a joke. What side hustle do lawyers take? I don't know, Theo. What side hustle do lawyers take? I'm scared. Lawn. That emote is perfect for me. And such a terrible joke. Thank you for sharing it, Theo. Lawnmower. Lawnmower. Why is my throat so crunchy? It might be because I just ate a very dry protein bar and didn't even have anything to drink. Silly me. Okay, so this was the initial sketch, then the line art sketch. Okay, we're gonna do a more refined sketch now. Or I could, I mean, I could do this one, but like the glasses are different now. Evie, hi, welcome in. Wait, that isn't line art? No. You know me by now, Remy. Of course it's not line art. I mean, it could be. No, it's not line art. No, it's not. It's not line art. I'm gonna have to go in and try again. Lawnmower. I know it's terrible. I'm very bad at this. Okay. Up my stabilization by a lot. The groove of the face is always the worst part. There we go. Close enough. But yeah, we were supposed to stream last week, but I ended up succumbing to the wrath of a heat wave, so we couldn't fit in the stream last week like I wanted. But I'm quite glad because that meant that I could focus on sort of my own personal development and I could just relax for a little bit. I'm feeling very overwhelmed by a lot of things lately. And every time I feel like I need to go and take a personal day and I come back, I feel like I need to take another one. It's never ending. It's never ending. But I think it's very important to recognize when you do need a break. I took the time to go and see my family. Like I was away up north. I was away up north with the Lav family, and I was just helping them out with some bits and pieces. And we did baking. We walked the dogs. We had loads of yummy food. Oh, it was so good for my mental health. Just getting to go and see the family. I need to convince Lav to draw Jane Doe. I feel like I could do very well drawing Jane Doe. Jane Doe is such a wife. Oh my god. She was the first character in Zenless that I genuinely like saved so hard for. Oh, and I got Alice. I ended up finally getting Alice as well, so now I'm gonna have to do some fan art of that. Tell you what, if I manage to finish up the chibi early today, like if I get the chibi done before the end of stream, we can start either some Alice or maybe some Jane Doe fan art. I know you could, love. That's why I want to see. What kind of fan art could it be though? Like, what could we have her doing? Is it just like a typical like pick a pose from Pinterest and draw her in it sort of thing, or draw her in an outfit from Pinterest? The possibilities are endless. Your character should be involved too. Like in her character teaser, when there's someone sat in a chair and she's like quote unquote interrogating them. Oh, absolutely. I've been playing Roblox in this one tycoon game called Mall Tycoon, and I got to a floor and there's a hotel. I've never played Roblox. How is that game going, by the way? I hope you had a nice time. I've been trying to figure out how to get mod packs to work for Minecraft. Me and Mr. Lab want to start our own like cozy Minecraft game. But I'm trying to figure out a good mod pack to use for it. I'm thinking of doing nap time. Like nap time's a mod pack that I found on YouTube from a creator. I think she put together the mod pack herself, but she like hand curated all of the mods that were in it. And I'm thinking of doing that because I've only ever played Minecraft Default or Vanilla. The only time I've ever played Minecraft modded was with Nova, Sarah, and Henry. And that was very, very fun. That was very fun. Minus the drama that's going on because it's not fun and ugh. It's been good. Okay, I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear. They're getting investigated. Yeah, something to do with the I think it's something to do with this person who was trying to sort of honey trap dangerous people on Roblox, but Roblox just ended up banning the person's accounts, which actively like stopped investigations into bad people. Yeah, I think it's good that they're being investigated. That sort of behavior is suspicious. Ugh, what is going on with me? Wee, welcome back, Cadox. Hello. We're doing Dragon Girl. This is how she's looking. She's looking mighty fine. Put a little pan down for you so you can see her properly. My poor wallet. You don't have to get her, it's okay. Demi Demon, hi! Thank you so much for the snack time. I have a protein bar here today that I'm going to take little nibbles of. Okay. I completely agree. I completely agree, Kitsune. If this is if you are genuinely enjoying the game, you don't have to worry yourself with that stuff. Um, your enjoyment should be your priority. You should be focusing on what you like doing. You don't have to submerge yourself in all of that stuff if it's just not good for your mental health right now, and you should be looking out for yourself. That's why I stopped myself from getting involved in politics for the longest time, where I stopped myself from being um like I stopped myself from becoming too emotionally attached to politics and what was going on. Like it's important to be informed, but you don't have to engage with it. You don't have to engage at all. As long as you're informed of it and you're aware of what's going on, you don't have to take part, you don't have to get involved, and you don't have to expose yourself to it. You know what I mean? Do what you have to do to stay comfortable and stay happy. You've also got a trip coming up, Caddock. Shouldn't you be saving money for that? I just want you to look after yourself. Hmm. That means it won't be, sir. Okay, give it a little think though. Give it a little think. You don't have to pick it up. Like if you want, I'm still going to be like keeping, not keeping, but I'm sure that if you asked me, I could, if you wanted to get like fan art and stuff done of the design, if you weren't able to pick it up for yourself, I can stay in contact with the person that purchases her. And if you ask for any fan art to be made of her, I'll make sure to go through the person that owns the design so you don't have to like worry about permissions or anything. That might be complex, but you don't have to pick it up if you can't really afford it right now. I know you're attached, but you should be thinking of yourself and your financial capabilities right now, okay? I just want you to make sure that you can look after yourself first. That's why I say to everyone that ever works with me as well. I've had a few clients who really struggle to pay for the work that I mean. I won't call them out, of course, because it's very, very rude, but I had a few clients that kind of struggled to pay for the commissions around the time that they asked me. So I told them it's okay. Like, if this is something that you can't really afford right now, we can either cancel it or I can delay it until you're able to afford it if that's not going to be too long away. I just want you to be able to prioritize yourself because my service is a luxury. My service isn't something that you need. I just would rather people were safe and I would rather people weren't um, putting themselves in a financial struggle just to get art from me. Like, I just don't think that's very fair. Also, Carrots, if you do want her as well, when I release her, you're gonna have to be the first person to get her because it's a first come, first serve. So you're gonna have to like fight people off with a stick. have to go now. Have a great stream, everyone, and a blessed day. No worries, Evie. Thank you so much for coming around and spending time on stream today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Please take care of yourself. And thank you for the hydrate, Evie. I'll have some tea to try and soothe my throat. I feel with Cadox, this is such amazing art. I wouldn't mind eating less fancy stuff for being able to afford this art at least once. Oh, that's so kind of you to say. Thank you. The story, as I understand it, is that the person that got banned caught people that use Roblox to lure underage people into doing bad stuff, and he's working with the law enforcement so that those people get caught. The reason he and others do this is because the team behind Roblox does next to nothing to actually stop it and is trying to stop people that show how little they do and make them look bad. It's still a developing story, so take that into account. Oh yeah, absolutely. That's what I've seen. I know there's a lot of Twitch streamers and YouTubers that don't know anything about Roblox or don't really get themselves concerned with Roblox who know about the story and who are covering it. So it is very important that there's more attention being drawn to it. And hopefully that means that Roblox will be held a bit more accountable for what's going on, because that is genuinely disgusting if it's the case. Because I know that this guy's account got banned who was trying to lure bad people who were trying to lure minors. And that's just ridiculous. And I can't even remember why the account was banned, it just was. Ray, hello! Hello, sweet one. I hope you're having a lovely day. The adoptable's going so well. She's almost done. Look at her. Look at her beauty. I think she looks so good. Beautiful. She's a kintsugi dragon, so her arm and her horn up here is all shattered, and her motif's like purple, black, and gold. I love it. She looks so good. I love her clothing pattern. Yeah, I was really inspired by sort of the Japanese cloud style pattern. It looks really lovely. He looks so good. I've got 3 characters at the moment that I'm building up as adoptables. I need to try and see if I can get them all finished by the end of the year. Barking at my screen for real. I will also, from this adoptable onwards, I'm going to be increasing the price of the adoptables too. Because as much as the original price of 300 Great British pounds is good, I've been told by a few people you should be charging more, and I took their advice, and now I'm making them more. She even has my crystal thingies as buttons. Or no, is it meant to be Carox? I think it might be meant to be. Worst case with you is that you lower the price if it isn't selling, which seems okay. Yeah, exactly, exactly. I'll start at 300, and then if she doesn't sell, I'll put it down to, or I'll start with 350, and then if she doesn't sell, I'll put it down to 300. Price her up. No, I can't. I can't make it too expensive. I spoke to Hoodie the other day as well, or I don't know if it was the other day, if it was literally yesterday. But anyway, I spoke to her about what's up in my throat. I spoke to her yesterday about potentially looking into auctions in the future, but I don't even know how to do auctions, and I don't know. Like I just feel like a first come first serve sort of seems better. I don't know. I don't know how to even go about doing auctions. With how much work you put into these labs, you should definitely price them higher. I do see myself like gradually making them a little bit more and more expensive as time goes on, to sort of reflect the style and how long it takes me to make them and like how long I've been making them. I don't think I'm going to make them drastically more expensive for a while. I think I'm going to keep it at 350 for a little bit, and then we'll sort of see where it goes from there. I know there's a couple of websites that people use for adoptables. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can find it, because I see it on Twitter every now and then when people post. Wait a minute. Adoptable. I typically find it that there's like a specific adoptable website that people use for bidding. Adoptable bidding. Mm. Ah, okay. Right, so it looks like it's mostly just done through the comment section. Like it's like a bid here and it's done through the comment section, I see. Because they have like it looks like they do a starting bid. Like that's where people start. They can bid a minimum of like $5 or $10. And then if you want to buy the design outright, you pay a much higher fee, but it means that people stop bidding. Right, okay. Hi, RN. Nice to see you. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I know that some people use an actual website to put their details in so that it automatically updates for an adoption. And hi, Mafia Mom. It's good to see you. How's our favorite wrestler? Enjoy your strawberry shortcake. That's also my favorite as well. Enjoy, enjoy. And if you'd be so kind, I would love to have a slice. Oh, thank you for the kiss, eyes. That's all the time I have for a hangout. I need to go where I don't have signal. Take care and love. Remember, you're wonderful and amazing, and I'm so proud of you. Oh, thank you, Eyes. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your day, Eyes. Thank you so much for coming by stream. Bye-bye, little bird. I wore a mask and did a wrestling charity event for kids in the hospital. It was fun. I would do it again. Oh, that sounds amazing. Thank you so much for doing that, Matthew. I hope the kids had a blast. I'm sure they will have. That sort of thing must be so entertaining for them.
Liam says, I wanted to share my cookies, but I'm chipping out on that idea.
You're chipping out on the idea. Thank you for the fun, Remy. I love your cookie puns. For people wondering, it was an Infinity Wars inspired wrestling event. Were you Thor by any chance? Were you Thor or Iron Man by any chance? Or if you were going true heel, were you Thanos? One of the wrestlers dressed up as Thanos, and I was lucky enough to get Spider-Man. Let's go! Spider-Man was one of my favorite Avengers for years. My favorites were always Spider-Man, Thor, and Iron Man. I wanted to be Thanos, but someone else got Thanos, and I immediately called them some Spider-Man. Yeah, revenge. You take the best bad guy, I take the best hero. Completely fair. So noisy outside today. I need to be really careful as well for every break that I go on today. So for every hour, if you've not been on stream before, if there's anyone new here, every hour we do a small 3-minute break where we will just take a little break. I will go and get a snack or go take a bathroom break, whatever I need to do. But today, if I do any breaks, I have to go and check on my soup. I've got a hearty chicken soup in the slow cooker, and I have to be really careful with it because I don't know. I don't know if anyone relates to this, but I really struggle with slow cooker meals because I mistime them all the time, which is like the whole point of a slow cooker. You're meant to just be able to leave it in there and it'll sort itself out. Not me. There's always something that goes wrong when I use a slow cooker, so I do just need to be very careful today. So if I get up and I stay away for a bit longer on a break, it's just because I'm checking the soup. How do you mess up time? I don't know. Not deliberately. Oh, me and Mr. picked up a new game over the weekend. I don't know if anyone here knows anything about this game, but it's called Unicorn Overlord. It's one of Atlas's new games. It was done by, I think, Team Vanilla or Studio Vanilla, and it's a tactical turn-based RPG or like an auto-battler style thing. It's really, really fun. I'm just wondering if anyone here has played it before. There's a free demo available on, I think, Xbox and Steam. And if you buy the game, you get to keep all of the. I think the demo itself can be up to 6 hours long. And if you buy the game, you can keep all the details from your demo. So if you really like the game, you can like transfer the data from your demo. Oh, that reminds me, I found the scammer that was using your art to scam people. You did? Who? Who? Witch hunt! Witch hunt! Put them in the soup! Who was it? They probably have me blocked as well. Long story short, I was able to get their account taken down. Really? Oh, that's heroic behavior, Mafia Mom. Thank you so much. Do you have their name? Could you send it to me? I really want to see if they're still around. It's never happened to me. I feel so famous. I feel like a famous artist now that people are using my art to scam people again. Or people are using my art to scam people. It's never happened to me before. It's so exciting. It's like, is this it? Am I a real artist now? A bit of lore on me, I used to be a troll. Honestly, like that's not even surprising to me anymore. A lot of people that I know were trolls in the beginning, especially when the internet was still fresh. Like I know a lot of people that did like trollsome activities. So now I use my skills to take down scammers. I love that. I love that. That's using your troll powers for good. I'm proud of you, Mafia Mom. I'm proud that you've come to the light. Hi, Spookums. Welcome in. Fair enough, Gadox. Fair enough. But yeah, it's just because no one's ever like stolen my art to scam people with before. It feels like something that happens to bigger accounts. But I know that just not watermarking your work can lead to that, so that will have been my fault. Hi, Ratso. Welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely day today. It's so good to see you. You weren't the only one they stole art from. I had a feeling a lot of those accounts don't use art from one account. They'll typically take art from multiple people's accounts. There was one person, there's quite a big art account on Twitter. I think she's under Bunny or Buns. I can't remember her name exactly, but her art style is very stand out. Like it stands out. And I've seen quite a few people taking her work, passing it off as their own, and using it to scam people. It's very sad indeed. They stole art from bigger streamers, but also some friends of mine. Oh, so that must have been a very personal takedown. I'm glad you got them. There's too many of them out there. Actually, there was also a website that I helped take down that were selling people's models. Selling people's models? Like, what do you mean? Like, people had the model files and were selling them as is? Like, for example, if someone were to get the file of one of Iron Mouse's models, they would just sell it on there. That's crazy if so. Hi, Lab, how are you? I'm doing good, Spickums. Thank you. Your model was part of it. Files and PNG images. What? Oh no, that's awful. That is kind of crazy. Okay, I'm gonna have to watermark the shit out of all of my work going forward. Oh no. If you consider especially that there's people buying it too, yeah, that is awful. That is absolutely crazy that people do that. And those sorts of things just fly under the radar as well. People just don't know that stuff exists, and they don't know that there's these little communities of people that wrangle up people's files and sell them on. It's awful. So what would have happened if I just came across someone one day that was just using my model and I was like, wait a minute, who are you? Watermark the whole stream. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to put one big fat watermark over the whole stream. Boo. Boo those scammers. Boo. You should make a logo for yourself. I should. I've been meaning to make a proper logo for myself for a while. I've just never gotten around to doing it. It's hard work. I really like how Rimi does hers. Rimi did one for herself and it looked so cute. I might ask her for help. See if she could help me with mine. No. Twitch actually has a big issue with that. Apparently, this wasn't confirmed. There are bots lurking taking screenshots of art in art streams. See, that's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous if true. But I mean, how could they even prove that? How could they even prove the bots are doing that? I assume if people say that they programmed a bot to do just that, then that's one thing. Rems is amazing. Rems is great. Rems is fantastic. I'm gonna need to message her and ask how she goes about doing it. Because I know that Twitch is really cracking down on viewership and bots in streams. And it's causing like a lot of friction with people that are trying to reach Twitch partner. Because now, I think if I remember correctly from last week or the week before that, they've made it now so that lurkers don't count as viewers anymore. Like they have to be actively chatting on stream. Or something like that. I don't know the rules of Twitch very well. Says a Twitch streamer. Yeah, they're weird with lurkers now. Like really, really weird with lurkers. I heard a while ago that viewbotting was technically legal, so like I don't really understand that system. I think there was this really big sort of like I can get with partner streamers. Um, Sometimes they feel like it's too easy for affiliates to become partner now. Um, because the road to partner is getting like less and less strict. The whole 70 average viewers thing is still ridiculous, but I mean, I know that it creates that like feeling of exclusivity to be like one of the few creators on the platform that can bring in that many viewers at once. It's still crazy though. I do still want to make it clear as well that even if um even if Twitch is doing this whole thing where lurkers don't count as viewers and stuff, and some VTubers or some streamers might encourage lurkers to do more engagement, that's not going to be the case with me. If people genuinely prefer being lurkers and not engaging because either they're too socially anxious or they just want to have something on in the background, they don't want to engage, that's absolutely fine. I welcome all lurkers in every shape and form. And even if they don't count as viewers, that's okay. And at the end of the day, it's not a big deal if I don't ever become partner, because being partner on Twitch isn't really a goal of mine. It never really has been. I just want my streams to be something nice that I can do and not feel too pressured to perform well in, you know what I mean? It's just not something that was ever a focus for me. Hi, drinking tea. Welcome in. Funnily enough, I am also drinking tea. Thank you so much for coming by. I know this one streamer who has an add-on where it notifies them who's lurking and she calls them out. Oh no. If I was a lurker, I'd hate that. I'd hate being called out like that. I know that some lurkers just prefer to be present, but don't like being don't like having attention brought to them. That's why I've been thinking of introducing something in chat, which is just I think it's like a quiet hello. I immediately unfollowed. Oh, absolutely. That is so unprofessional, and actually kind of ew as well, in my opinion, because I feel like it's just not necessary. If people want to just be comfortable and just want to lurk in your stream without any attention being brought to them, let them do that. Like, let them just be comfortable and in their own element. It's not a big deal. Very unprofessional from the streamer's part. Like, that's actually really, really weird. But yeah, I'm thinking of introducing something as part of my redeems called a quiet hello, where people can say hi to me, but I won't call them out. Or no, like the snack time is something that people can do, but I'm not gonna call out people that ask for snacks anymore in case they genuinely just want to have snacks but don't want to be called out. And if people say hello on stream, like a quiet hello or just say hello, then that means they want me to say hi to them. Because I found that people really like that. People really like being able to just quietly come into a stream and not have any attention brought on them, but they also want the streamer to know that they're there. Like, for example, someone very sweet, someone very cute, just did a snack redeem. I wouldn't call them out or say hi because I just assumed they were just here to have a snack and to tune into stream. But if, for example, they posted a hello redeem, then I would see them and I would say hi. Also, hi Twig. I will. Hi Twiggy. Hi Twig. We were just discussing, like, I just wondered your opinion on this. How do you feel about coming into a stream, but the streamer not calling you out initially, like not saying hi or anything unless you explicitly tell them that you want to be spoken to? Because I've noticed that quite a few people who have a bit of social anxiety or who aren't really that fond of contact on the streams or who aren't really fond of the streamer calling them out or bringing attention to them, they just prefer to just be anonymous or be silent on stream. Just wondering what you think of that, if that's something that I could maybe incorporate into stream. I never do the lurking thing because at times I'd want to add my own input, then I would notify that I'm lurking. Yeah, I sort of do the same. I typically let the streamer know that I'll typically say something to the streamer, but then I'll say, "Oh, got a lurk because I'm working," that sort of thing, and then I'll use the lurk command, or I'll use like the lurk like notification just to tell the streamer that I'm going to be lurking for a bit. It doesn't bother me, but I do use the lurk command occasionally, or lurk redeem if they have one. Ah, I see. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I do have to fill this in. Because I know I also want to make some custom commands as well, or some custom sound redeems. Because you know how we have a snack time or a stretch or a BRB sort of thing. I want to actually make animations. Or I want to make like um, little animations or illustrations for each redeem. Like for example, snack time. I want to just do Lavlop shoving cookies in his face, or me like opening a pack of crisps. Oh, thank you so much for the applause. I mean, here, I'll talk for a bit, then go quiet for 40 to 50 minutes, then come back mid conversation, like, hey, here's my input on this situation or a cool thing I found while I was lurking. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Like, you're still engaging even if you're in and out of stream. But there are some people that just don't really want to be part of the conversation. They just sort of want to exist in the background. And I completely respect that. So that's why when people join the stream and redeem like a snack command, I sometimes feel bad because what if they were lurking and they didn't really want to be, they didn't really want any attention brought to them, you know what I mean? Like I feel bad because what if I've made them nervous or what if I've made them anxious? It's just one of those things that I'm just trying to work on. A thought popped into my head. Uh-oh. Should I be worried? Looking good. Oh, we've got an ad coming up, guys. So if you've not been on stream before with us, every hour I'll do a 3-minute ad break. Just to stretch my arms, walk around the flat, get a bathroom break, get a new snack, whatever it is that I need. I would encourage you all to do the same, especially if you're sitting working. Please take advantage of the ad time. Yeah, that's true, and it would make it really hard to stop bot accounting since a bot can be trained to work around a system like that. And it can be very annoying to be a viewer. Kind of like how anti-piracy in the game industry just makes it more annoying or difficult to be a regular customer. Yeah, I agree. Like scalpers are ridiculous. So like scalpers for like ticket sales and stuff like that are especially bad, and like video game collector's editions and stuff, because they just buy them in bulk and then there's nothing for the regular players. So regular players have to adhere to scalper rules, even though barely any of us are actually scalpers. All right, BRB time, guys. I'll be back in 3 minutes, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Please go and get yourself a drink, get yourself a snack, whatever it is you need, and we'll be back really soon. See you in a minute. I'm gonna go check on the soup. Bye! Hi, neighbors. Welcome back from break. How you all doing? Did you all have a good time on break? I went and checked my soup. And it is indeed chicken soup. The recipe that I'm following is it's very veggie heavy. I think I've got, let's see if I can run through all the ingredients. So it's carrots, leeks, celery, onion, parsnips, some butter, sprigs of thyme and rosemary, um, chicken stock, some garlic, and I've got 6 large chicken breasts in there as well, like just whole chicken breasts. And what you do is you leave it to boil in the soup for 4 to 5 hours, and then you take it out and you shred the chicken, like you shred the chicken as like whole chicken breast, and you put it back into the soup, along with half of a lemon's juice. I think you just add some lemon juice to it. It's meant to give it a nice bit of tang. It's coldish here, so that hit the spot for me. Oh, I'm so ready. I'm gonna do some protein rolls with it. Oh, I'm gonna bake some chewy protein rolls to go with it. It's gonna be lovely. Munch. I'm so excited. I've not made like a really hearty stew in a while. I make beef stew fairly regularly. Beef stew is one of my favorite things in the whole world to make. And whenever I make it, I make like 6 portions worth so I can put a bunch in the freezer and then just thaw it out whenever I feel in the mood for some stew. There you go. That's something that if you've not learned about me, you know now. I'm a huge fan of beef stew. It's one of my favorite foods in the world. Would it be, here's the question. Would it be hotter if I told any of the Dragons fans here that she has sharp teeth? Or I was gonna do sharp teeth or fangs. Fangs, yes. I think fangs works best. She has fangs. Fangs works great for her. Regardless, she is very adorable. She is. She is. PJ came up with a nice bit of lore for her where she loves frequenting local bookstores and libraries because she loves to read. I kind of gave, she gives me sort of academic vibes a little bit, like she loves reading. And PJ suggested, oh, maybe whenever she goes to the library, people get spooked by her because she's so pale and they think that she's a ghost or a demon that haunts the library. I thought that was a really cute idea. But yeah, so I've got the dragon here, but there's also a ferret that I'm working on, a cottagecore style ferret. She's I still need to work out how I'm gonna render her as part of a showcase, but it won't be too much. That was a recycled design from the lovely Remy, which I'm excited to find a lovely home for. I also have a honeybee bunny that I'm working on as well, which I'm kind of in design hell for, because I'm really struggling to figure out a good design for her. Eat the books, gain the knowledge. Academic office worker was my first impression. Yeah, exactly. Like she's just a really bored, a very she's just a really bored, really tired office worker, and she just reads in her spare time and makes green tea at home. Like she does homemade green or matcha tea. Not very social. Kind of like a Comey can't communicate style character, but she just loves to read. Consume books, consume knowledge. I mean, the logic is flawless. Alright, so now I'm going to do some refining of the line art. Any lines that connect to each other make a little bit thicker towards the point of connection. That makes the line art look a lot cleaner. I have a mini comic idea. What you got? What you got? Let me hear your ideas. I love hearing little creative ideas. She has a dead serious expression on her face while reading a book. She finishes it, then eats it with the same expression, but when she's done, she smirks a little bit, kind of smug. My initial thought was like she looks at a book like sort of deadpan, but it's like a non or sorry, it's like a fiction book, and it's like a sad romance book, and she just stares at the cover. Then she eats it all in one bite, and then she sort of looks upwards, and a single tear just rolls down her cheek, like she's just read the whole book instantly. And she's absorbed the whole story and she's reacting to it all at one time. I like that. Yeah, yeah, like that's so much funnier, isn't it? Like she absorbs the text of the books by eating them. That's that's like a Kobayashi Dragon Maid style character. Also, before I forget, have you been watching Dandadan? I haven't watched. I didn't watch the last episode, but I've seen up to the point that they decide, you know what, Gigi, just keep your friend, and I have to audibly not squeal whenever I see them on screen. Wasn't she in the library? Yeah, so she has to be like really quiet and really careful in case the librarian catches her eating books. Oh yeah, the metal gig. Oh, that was so good. That was so fun. The bandmates seemed like really sweet too. They're just like, oh yeah, no worries, happens all the time. And the way Grandma was headbanging too. Oh, so fantastic. I've been watching a few anime right now. The one I'm the most interested in at the moment is a horror mystery anime called The Summer That Hikaru Died. It's um I'm trying to describe it. It's like a supernatural thriller slash horror with a heavy sort of um theme around grief, loss, friendship, unrequited feelings, I think. It's a really, really good show. Really, really good show. And the manga itself had a bit of a cult following. So it's really nice to see the way it's been adapted. And I love it a lot because it's like it's kind of yaoi, but it isn't at the same time. I feel like it's certainly I started it too. It's scary horror. Yeah, it's quite horror, but I think the psychological aspect of it makes it really good. Gay, yeah, it's quite gay. It's quite gay, but I love it a lot. It's a really, really good show. I'm not like I do want to make it really, really clear. I don't typically watch yaoi. I watch I don't really watch much in the way of yaoi or yuri. Just because there's not a lot of stuff that's like good to me that's yaoi or yuri. Um, but I really, really like this one because the yaoi isn't like hugely clear, if that makes sense. It's sort of just hinted that it's very yaoi. Oh, Twiggy, no! Come back! There you go. Mwah. I kiss your feet. Down you get. Them boys are fruity. They are very fruity. Very, very fruity. The twist, or like the anime and the manga itself sort of reveal all kind of immediately. It would be a good yaoi for real. It makes the whole story more touching. I completely agree. Making it actually like about two boys or like someone that had unrequited feelings for his best friend before his best friend died, and now his best friend has come back, but his best friend's a monster. It's it's oddly tragic. It's so tragic, and adding like the yaoi elements to it actually makes it so much more touching and powerful. Like when me and Mr. Lav were watching it, and the whole scene in the school gym happened, we looked at each other and we were like, "Wait a minute, is this yaoi?" And then it's just kind of become the canon to us now. It's just sort of become the canon for us now, and we're just rooting for them, being like, come on, you can be boyfriends if you really try. But it's oh my god, it's so psychological and so good. So good. Big recommendation for any horror fans. It's yaoi. You can't convince me otherwise. I'm the same. I'm the same. I think they're trying to like lean in the direction of yaoi, but it's not like explicitly that, if that makes sense. But I'm getting heavy hints that it is. Lab, if you haven't watched Good Yuri, you need suggestions. Please give me them. Please give me good suggestions. If there's any good Yuri that I can watch on Crunchyroll right now, please let me have it, because the only Yuri I've ever really sat down. School gym. Hold on, lad. You might get into spoiler. School gym. School gym. What do you mean? Once I thought it was yaoi, it made it even sadder. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Like it being a love story, but a tragic, like forbidden yaoi love story makes it all the more sad because his best friend isn't here anymore. His best friend is gone, but this monster has taken his place and looks like his best friend that he was in love with. Like, oh my god, it's so sad. I'll send you some later. Yes, please do. Please do. The only Yuri I've ever been able to watch was Citrus, and I was like, ew. Like, is this all? Is this all? Is this all we're gonna get? Why do the yaoi enjoyers get better shows? Olav, did you see the last message I sent you? I'll need to check. Oh, I did. Thank you. Thank you. I will certainly be putting that to use. I'll be keeping that in mind. I would love some good Yuri as well if you have some to share. I would say if you've got any that are not NSFW, please, if you've got any that are not NSFW, you're welcome to put them in the chat. You're welcome to put them in the chat. It would also make more sense as to why he prefers having the monster around instead of losing him for good. That's what I mean! That's what I mean! Not all Yuri is sexual in nature. Sometimes it's just a group of girls that get to be really good friends. I agree. Sometimes it's just two girls that have a crush on each other. And it's kind of a will they won't they sort of thing, but it doesn't necessarily mean there's like sexual motivations. Like they just want to hold hands and they like holding hands. Nana is Yuri if you squint hard enough. Nana. I think Strawberry Panic was another one. Citrus is a lot. Citrus is too much. Citrus is too much. Thank you so much, Kaichuk, for the little care package. I'll quickly reset the drawing. Hydrate and save. Hydrate. Snack. And save. I am in a weekly Yuri watch party live. I'll send suggestions along with eyes. Oh, please do. Please do. I really want to learn more. I want to watch more. I'm too spoiled for choice with Yahweh. I want to see more Yuri. Citrus is Yuri red flag. I completely agree. Citrus is not the right show to watch if you want to watch good Yuri. Like, honestly, it's just not worth it. Oh my gosh. Just be friendship. Yeah, I mean, I technically consider. Do you remember A Place Further Than the Universe? I think that's the name of it. About the girls that go to Antarctica. That's kind of Yuri because they learn a lot for each other and girl best friends and let's all hold hands at the South Pole. I started that, but I need to finish it. I love it. I love it. It's a beautiful story about wanderlust. It's a beautiful story about girls becoming friends because they were roommates. There's this great scene in it as well that I've seen passed around of the main character gets discovered that she's done something bad by her mum and she goes to run out of the house and her dad comes into the house at just the right time and the girl turns around and goes, "Dad, save me!" And the dad sees his wife at the end of the hallway and his wife's got like a soup ladle and she's staring daggers at him and he just slowly closes the door and traps his daughter in the house and you can just hear the daughter screaming in the house like, "Dad, no!" He's like, "I will not get in the way of my wife. Justice will be served." I bet you want to learn more about women. Oh, absolutely. I'm more of a wholesome romantic Yuri fan though. Like if I'm gonna watch something romantic, I'd rather it's like wholesome romantic. Like one of my favorites is Signs of Affection. It's a really really good one. I haven't seen that anime, but I saw the clip on YouTube. Yeah, like that's how a lot of people found it because that clip on YouTube. It's really funny. Yeah, I'm with you, Tiff. Yes, 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 yes. Gimme, 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 gimme. As a woman, I'm entitled to watch more women anime. I'm getting crumbs all over my tablet. Lav, are you free this weekend? I'm not too sure. I'll need to check. I might be. Why? What is thy proposal? Because I'm trying to sort out I'm trying to do like a Minecraft mod pack. And I'm hoping to try it out this weekend. But I'm still learning how mod packs work. I found a mod pack that I really want to do, or I really want to install so I can test it out, called Nap Time. And I want to try and see if that can work. Other than that, I don't have any big plans for this weekend. At least not to my knowledge. I saw two movies over the weekend as well. I saw um I saw Weapons. I saw Weapons over the weekend, and on the same day, I also saw Together. Out of both, Together was my favorite. Together actually like it's really strange. Together genuinely like changed my brain chemistry a little bit. Together is a sort of surreal movie about this couple that are in a codependent relationship. The guy in the relationship, he's played by James Franco, he's quite detached as a boyfriend. He's moving to a new city with his girlfriend, who's a school teacher, but he doesn't really want to move with her, but he's just doing it because he wants to make her happy. He doesn't he doesn't really like intimacy with her, which she really struggles with because she feels like he doesn't love her or that she's not attractive for him. It's it's a huge it's a huge commentary on codependent relationships, and genuinely it made me really look at myself. Not James Franco, the other one, the good one. Oh, what was the other one? Dave Franco, that was it. Nah, nah, yeah. Sorry. That was it. Sorry. I forget. Thank you for thank you for correcting me, Twig. But yeah, Dave Franco. Dave Franco is incredible in it. Like the actor and actress that are the leads in the film are incredible. They're both fantastic. I would heavily recommend the movie. Um Especially for those who are in relationships. Like I feel like this sort of movie is perfect for couples to go and see together. It is, I will say, they're married IRL. You mean, do you mean Dave Franco and James Franco? Do you, is that why they're called Franco? Not because they're brothers? Oh, Dave Franco and Alison Brie. That's why their chemistry was so good then. That's why their chemistry was so good. It's like the chemistry between the leads in A Quiet Place. Like because they're already in a relationship, that creates fantastic chemistry on screen. I'll grab Nova to watch it with me. Oh, I think if you guys genuinely like obscure films, obscure horror movies, I'm sure you'd both love it. Letty! Letty, my love! Hello! Welcome in, sweet Bobby. How have you been? I've just been working on an adoptable. She's gonna go live this week. Hui, hui, hui. Oh, Fanta, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Letty. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you to do. Enjoy your emotes, Letty. Hello. And hi, Nova. It's good to see you as well. How have you been? How's dog sitting? How's the big lovely Tatty? I love her so much. I love her too. I love her too. She's a Kintsugi dragon, so she's got like parts of her have been shattered and rebuilt with gold as like part of her motif. I love I love how she looks. So we're just finishing up the presentation of her. I'm just doing her chibi now. And I think, no, not meaning to toot my own horn, but it's like the best chibi I've ever made. Mark my words, I will be getting her. Yeah, Cadox is already very emotionally attached to her. Love, your art is always improving. Thank you, Nova. Thank you. I felt really bad about it as well because yesterday I was like not meaning to be tooting my own horn or anything, but this is literally the best chibi I've ever drawn. I'm really proud of how far it's come.
You are watching a master at work.
Oh, thank you. I'm a master. Thank you, Axios. I might try and get her too. Oh no, there's gonna be a fight. There's gonna be a fight for the Kintsugi dragon. Oh no. I'm hoping for her to go live later this week. What is it? I'm hoping to release her to be purchased on Friday. Yeah, my hope is to have her released on Friday so that she's purchasable by then. When I release her, she'll come with the showcase sheet. She'll come with the chibi and the full body separately. Yeah. I did the first pose of my animation. Now snack break. Absolute snack break. Go get him. Have something delicious. You deserve it. I know what you mean as well, Cadox. I get parasocial easily. I don't have a social life. I was like that too. I was like that too. When I first moved to my city where I am, I did not have a social life at all. So I got very, very attached to a very specific VTuber. And it was very unhealthy. It was very unhealthy to the point where I had to actively distance myself from them and I had to leave all of their communities because it was starting to get kind of scary for me. I also need to work with PMS debuff, but watching live gives me energy. Oh, you got this. You can beat that PMS debuff. Just drink a magic potion, aka something warm. Oh, really? I did, yeah. I did. Like, when I first moved to my city, I genuinely didn't have any friends here, and I didn't have a social life because everyone was away doing their own thing. So that was around the time I got into VTubers, and the first VTuber I ever got into, I found it very difficult to resist, but I ended up having a bit of a parasocial relationship with them, to the point where I'd schedule my day around attending their streams. I would talk about them constantly. I would make fan art for them. They would never notice me, like, ever, because they were one of those really big streamers where you just got absolutely buried in their chat because everyone was also completely obsessed with them. And it was weird seeing, it was kind of strange seeing all these really diehard, thirsty fans. And something that this streamer liked to do was to sort of appeal to the more thirsty of their fans. And it was kind of difficult because they used that sort of as an edge to get more people interested in them. They were a corpo VTuber. And yeah. So they used sexuality and appealing to people that were thirsty for them as a way to keep their loyalty and keep them around. And I know that's probably not their fault. It was probably their managers that were like, hey, people really think you're hot. Maybe you should appeal more to the people that find you hot so that you can bring in more subs and you can bring us more money. And my heart goes out to them, honestly. But instead of just calling them out for it or making a post about them on social media, I just phased them out of my life. I just stopped talking about them. I stopped watching their streams because I realized that it was very difficult to deal with them. They were one of the few people I ever watched that did ASMR as well. I cannot stand ASMR. I can't stand it. It's so unappealing to me. It's so unappealing to me. But when this person did it, I was hooked every time. I would sit there, like, in the dark of my office. I would sit there in the dark listening to their ASMRs that were live at the time, right? And that was, oh my God, it was so exciting for me at the time. But then I realized this person will never know me. They will never meet me. They will never shake my hand because they're one of those corpos that do not show their face. They don't do their face at all. I'll never be able to meet them in real life. You know, they don't know I exist. So what is the point? What is the point of me thinking of them and hoping that I will be noticed by them? It's so toxic, and that's how they make their money a lot of the time. And that's not their fault. They're probably just following what their managers are saying. Pure innocent VTuber, the more fans she gets, the more lewd she got. Yeah, that's what I mean. Oh God. I hope one day I get to give a hug to you. Oh, absolutely. But that's why I've showed my face a couple of times, because I don't want that disconnection. I don't want people to feel like I'm what's the word? I'm just a presence online. I'm this big presence that they'll never get the chance to meet, that they'll never see in person, that sort of thing. I want to go to conventions. I want to do meet and greets, like casual meet and greets. I don't want to be stuck behind a panel. I don't want people to think of me as this entity that only exists to entertain and only exists to make art and to never be understood or approached. I don't want to feel like a celebrity. I hate that. I want to be approachable. I want to meet people. I want to know my community in person. Like that sort of stuff would just kill me if I had to deal with that. That's why I couldn't be a corpo VTuber, because I hate that. I hate just the vibe of it. It feels so ugh. I definitely feel the isolated and lonely part. I tend to get attached way too quickly as well. It didn't end well most of the time. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. And when someone comes along and they speak to you like they know you, but they're speaking to 300,000 people at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, I remember being in one of this person's streams and thinking, oh my God, it's like they're speaking to me. But they weren't. They were speaking to thousands of people at the same time that probably felt the exact same as me, that wanted that connection, even though I was so lonely. Oh, it was so silly. So silly. It wasn't even like a romantic thing. I just wanted to be noticed by them. But yeah, all of you are gonna get lav hugs. All of you are gonna get lav hugs. That's my promise. Every single one of you gets a lav hug at some point. I hope one day that I can give a hug to every person here. That's why I just prefer smaller communities. Same goes for my own little corner. Exactly. That's what I mean. Like, I will always say that for me, smaller will always be better. That's why I'm not interested in reaching partner, or I'm not interested in reaching like a certain follower count, because when you get too big, the world feels too loud and you end up feeling a little bit smaller. Like, you feel like your attention is smaller, and I don't want that. You could interchange VTuber with K-pop idol, and this still applies. Exactly! Exactly! Like, they are not allowed to be in relationships, they're not allowed to show their face, they're not allowed to give their real opinions. It's so silly. Like, every tweet, everything that they say online has to be carefully constructed so they don't make the business or the agency look bad. You know what I mean? You could probably even guess what VTuber it was. I'm sure Letty probably has an idea. Although I don't know if Letty consumed the same media I used to. You're way too easy to offer a kissing booth. Nova! Well, there you go. Well, there you go, chat. Nova's offering a kissing booth at TwitchCon. Come get your witchy kiss. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of making profit off the loneliness of people. That's why I shut down all the parasocial stuff, because no, me no comfortable. Exactly. Demi, thank you so much for the sub with Prime. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying your time with us today. Only the wives are allowed to get physical. Exactly. Exactly. The trusted few, the trusted ones are allowed in. After that maid outfit, things changed. I feel like Nova's gotten more confident after that maid outfit reveal. As he should be. He's a pretty, pretty man. The most beautiful magical girl. You'll need quite the schedule for that, but I think we can pencil everyone in exactly. But I completely agree. After experiencing firsthand what being in sort of a parasocial headspace is like, I've decided that I don't want people to ever feel that way with me. Sometimes I can't help it. Sometimes people will not be able to help that sort of parasocialness because having a parasocial relationship or having that sort of connection with someone just means that they want something from you that you can't really provide. And if their idea of connection from you doesn't match what they want, they'll take it further and they'll be a bit more weird about it. But that's why I try and stamp down parasocial behavior in my streams because I don't like I don't want that sort of behavior to be fostered in this community because it's just not appropriate for me and it can be very damaging for the person too. I don't blame the person for feeling parasocial, but I do blame myself for allowing parasocial behavior to happen in my stream. So if it does, I need to be sure to call it out. I need to be sure to just, let the person know that I see the behavior and I really think we need to work on this. Right, I think all the line art is done. Well, other than the glasses, but... Right, color sample. Let's start filling her in. Select, shrink by 1. Boop. And then we're going to make that the base. Then we're going to add a slight outline. Outline by 5. No thicker. Outline by 10. Yeah. Thickness. Hi Sarah, welcome in. Look at the lovely. Look at the lovely that I made. She's a shattered kintsugi dragon. Hoi hoi hoi. She's got little cracked gold sealed parts of her. Looks very nice. Moi moi moi. She's an adoptable. I'm going to be releasing her at the end of this week, hopefully Friday, and I'll make sure to let the community know in advance so the community get more of a heads up than the rest of social media. It'd be nice to see her bought by the community as well so she can kind of circulate in here. I need to use tools more instead of doing everything by hand. To be fair, Letty, I have a problem with doing that too. I don't use a lot of tools, but the ones I do use, I'll use quite frequently because they just save me so much more time. Hi, oh my G, she's so cute. Yeah, she's so cute. I love her. I love all my girls. my grills. But I've gotten to that stage now, whereas like her design mama, I don't want to let her go because she's too cute. I don't want to release her into the world. She's just a baby. Okay, so then what other little bits do we need? We need her lipstick. I'll give her like a dark purple tongue. A deep purple tongue. Thank you for giving a shout out to Sarah. Everyone, Sarah's also a streamer. Sarah's the wonderful and fantastic, lovely lady, who basically runs Nova's entire life. So please go and give Sarah a follow. She's such a wonderful and kind and lovely person. She streams herself as well. She just got a new model as well, so please go and give her some support. Go and give her a follow if you are so kind. I feel like I need to move this up a little bit. I feel like that's not a good enough place for it. Yeah. I have to repaint that in. Oopsie. Yeah, that's better. Yes, go check out her new model. I feel like when she's up for adoption, she'll be adopted within minutes. Yeah, a couple people have already kind of expressed interest towards her. I'm like, ooh, ooh. She's a little bit safer, I think, than my last design, which was like my deep sea shark design. And even though she's a little bit safer, that doesn't mean she's like less quality or anything. It's just I typically will go for characters that I personally love and that I personally enjoy drawing or that I enjoy designing. So like each character is sort of a reflection of my own tastes as a character designer. But at the bags, I mean, like she slays. She is very slay. Spooky is avidly watching your stream right now. Hello, Spookles. Hello, Spookums. How are you doing, little girl? Spooky, Spooky. You want to say something cute? Hold on. It's you! Spooky, it's you! Look at the little girl. It's her! Only her. Falling in love. Falling in love. Look at the little lass. Hi, Nix. Welcome in. Sorry, I'm just taking a quick cat break because apparently I'm being watched by a cat. Hehehe. Little lady. Little spooky. Yay! I'll draw a little ghost to go with her. A little ghost. Lab, I've got a question. A dating question. Oh, something I know next to nothing about. Of course. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'd love to hear the question. Unch, 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 unch. How many times do you need to visit a date's house before you're comfortable taking a poo at their place? Only once. Only once. I need to visit them the first time round before I can go to the bathroom at their house. I feel like if I'm not comfortable going to the bathroom at their house, I just shouldn't be there at all. I'm gonna move the Spooky over here because Spooky deserves to be immortalized. I need to leave to make dinner now. See you all around. No worries, Debbie. Thank you so much for being here. Enjoy dinner. Common Lab W. I've never really understood why some people don't feel comfortable going to the bathroom at like their girlfriend or boyfriend's place. 'Cause I'm like, well, does that mean you'll ever want to go to the bathroom at their place? What's stopping you? What's stopping you from going to the bathroom there? Do you feel intimidated by them? What is it? I also feel like I need to go to the bathroom. I need to do a bodily function. Why am I not allowed to do a bodily function at your house? It's different if you go to their house and you like shit in their sink. That's you probably shouldn't do that. You probably shouldn't do that, so maybe don't. But there's nothing wrong with going to the bathroom in someone's house. No, that's a poor move. Just shit in their sink. I'll leave the door open. Oh no. That's too much dominance. Oh no, that's too much dominance. If you do that while their parents are at the house as well, the dad may as well pack up and leave. You're the man of the house now. I'm ashamed of my bowel functions. Oh no, you shouldn't. You either shit in the sink or sink. Stop it. Direct eye contact. You need to tell them, oh, I need you all to sing a song for me. It's the only way it'll come out. Oh god, that's disgusting. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now. Make sure you strip and watch YouTube on your phone at full volume. That's how real men do it. And you sit in the bathroom or you sit on the toilet for like 2 hours and you just watch YouTube shorts and you have them on full blast. Absolutely. You just hear like the noises of the side men from the toilet. Oh my god. And then afterwards, no. Then afterwards, you have to use a whole roll of toilet paper. That detail is, oh my god, you can't miss that detail. That is non-negotiable. You have to use a whole roll of toilet paper and you have to block the toilet. You haven't truly visited their home if you haven't done that. Oh my god, I did that. Oh no. Used up a whole roll. Oh no. What color was her eyes again? I forget. Purple, there we go. I'm so glad I remembered. Okay. I'm learning a lot today. Please learn nothing from this. Please learn nothing. Oh my gosh. Like, I feel like if I this might be a TMI, or this might be like a TMI for maybe some of the women in the audience, but I feel like I've never felt uncomfortable with going to the bathroom in like a friend's house. Like, even if it's someone I don't really know as well as like other friends, I feel like if I could go into someone's bathroom and like do my business, do a one or two, or even like change one of my feminine products, I feel that is a normal bodily function, and I'm allowed to do that wherever I want. Like that's just the business of it, you know what I mean? I feel like if I couldn't do that, then why am I uncomfortable in there? Why do I feel uncomfortable with doing a normal human bodily function? Triangle. I'll try it out later with my partner. Normal bodily functions. Good. Make sure to keep telling yourself. Make sure to keep telling yourself, this is normal. I'm supposed to do this. This is a normal bodily function. There is nothing to be embarrassed about. You should come to watch live streams, wonderful atmosphere and interesting conversations like shitting in other people's houses. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. And also, like, I'll tell you this as well. This might be another TMI. I'll tell you this as well. Going to the bathroom in someone else's house is great because 9 times out of 10, their bathroom is way nicer than yours. And you don't have to use any of your own products. You don't have to use any of your own toilet paper. That's fantastic. And again, 9 times out of 10, their toilet paper is way better than your own. So there are always benefits. Preach poop period. Oh my god. What a motto. Preach poop period. Oh, almost certainly people's bathrooms are better than mine, except toilet paper. I will always buy nice toilet paper. Same. I buy the soft stuff. I buy the soft stuff. I don't buy like workplace bathroom toilet paper that literally feels like cardboard. That stuff's horrid. Absolutely horrid. That scrapes the cells off of me. Absolutely not. We've got an ad coming up in around a minute, guys. Just letting you know. If it's your first time coming to stream today, every hour I'll do a brief intermission ad break where I'll do 3 minutes of ads. You're welcome to stick around, and if you watch the ads, it supports me and it supports the stream. And you can take some time to go get yourself something to drink, go get yourself something to eat, stretch, whatever it is you need to do. I will be doing the exact same thing. I won't be continuing any art until after the break. I need to go and check on my suit. And I will be back in 3 minutes. I'll see you guys all very, very soon. I can see the conversation has gotten very unhinged. So I'll see you all when we get back. See you in a few minutes. Bye! We are back. Welcome back, neighbors. Hello. How are we all doing? Hope we all had a lovely, lovely drink. Hope we all had a snack. Hope we all walked around. I'm very excited. I just looked at my DMs and a couple of people have messaged me over the last few hours. A couple of people have messaged me today about doing character designs. Again, like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm starting to get known for character designs, which is exactly what I wanted. It's been one of my dreams as a V artist to be known for my character designs, and it really means a lot that people are starting to notice. Like, it really, really does. That people love your designs. I know I didn't expect them to. I didn't expect people to genuinely think that my designs are really good. It really, really means a lot that people find me and they really want to work with me on these designs. I was goated with the sauce, and my sauce is chicken and mushroom garlic sauce. It's my favorite sauce in the whole world. Love designs are my favorite too. Yours are so good too, Letty. Oh my god. Yours are insanity. You put so much thought into your designs. I can only hope one day I get to be designed by you, Letty. One day. I mean it. One day I will get a design by Letty. One day Letty will do an outfit for me. Oh, thank you, Letty. That's so kind of you. I'm really excited for my new design to be finished because as soon as it's done, I'm gonna update a lot of my design stuff and I'm gonna maybe commission some of my friends to do emotes in my new design. I'm going to save up. Oh, by the way, I did finish one page of the reference sheet. I can send you a peek. Please. 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 Speaking of messages, did you check mine? I did. I'll need to have a little think about it and I'll get back to you, okay? Because it's a very cheeky message. Very, very cheeky message. Mister is a cheeky mister. And I assume you don't want me to talk about the message, of course. Like, private, of course. Nyeh. Cheeky message, you say. Not that kind of cheeky. Not that kind of cheeky. The other kind of cheeky. Cheeky is in a how dare you style cheeky. Like a Dennis the Menace. Oh, that little scoundrel. Sneaky, mischievous cheeky. Certainly sneaky. Certainly sneaky, especially with the context behind it. I mean, if you want to talk about it, I don't mind. Hmm. I don't think I will. It does seem like a bit of a private thing. It does seem like a bit of a private thing. The chat might hate me. Oh yeah, especially with people showing a bit of interest. I think you'll definitely make some enemies today. You'll definitely make some enemies today. Sent. Ooh, let me see. I'm so in love. I'm so in love with how you do everything. Everything. I love it. I love the graphic design. I love all the little elements that you've put together. You've organized it so well. Everything's very clean. Everything's very concise. I absolutely adore it. It's one other thing I absolutely one thing I absolutely love about it. Hold on, I will show. I will show. Have a look at this, guys. Have a look, have a look. If you want to show, you can. You were to shoot. Yes. Look at this. Look how cool. Letty did this. Letty did this, guys. Look how cool it is. So this was for Asa, right? This was for Asa. You've done such a good job so far, Letty. Oh my gosh. Absolutely gorgeous work. And as I said, like I absolutely adore how you're able to get all the little props fit in as well. It's very concise, the design's very clear. You have a huge talent for consistent design as well. Like the face, like for me, I struggle with recreating the face to be like in the same position and like things to be sort of in the same place, but you've got such a talent for it. I was stressed so much with the layout. You shouldn't be. It looks absolutely gorgeous. It's clean, it's clear. There's not a lot of empty space as well, which is what a lot of reference sheets have. They're sort of like weirdly arranged. You've given the design plenty of space to breathe too. I absolutely adore it. I swear if we hear any Jane Doe comments on this, yeah, I'm so over the whole Jane Doe comparisons. Like Jane Doe doesn't invent rats. The way the color fades, yeah, like the way it washes out and the gradients you've added, so good. Got a second version here. Oh, I love so much. I love so much. Please take my soul. Please, Asa, please take my soul. It's yours. You can have it. The way you render flesh is so good as well. I adore the way you render flesh, like around the hips, the way you're able to create the little lines. Don't touch the rat, it might have a virus. Fucking worth it. Exactly. Exactly. I just love the details. It's so very good. Thank you so much for showing, Letty. I'm really excited to see, because this is like your first couple of sheets, right? How much more do you have left of the design to do? Like, how much do you have more to capture? Yeah, the hoodie. The hoodie looks so good. Thank you for your kind words. Of course. You got one more to do? Oh, that sounds great. Asa, I feel like Asa must be over the moon with how well you've designed it too. Oh, I'm ready for that one. Oh my god, I especially love the little like sketch dump bit you've got at the other side of all her expressions. That looks so good. You've really got a talent for like the placement of everything, Let. You've done such a fantastic job. I wish I could be as good at reference sheets as you. I've got a few things to learn from you, honestly. I want to show her being expressive with her ears. You've done such a great job for it. What do you mean? Like, I mean it. I mean it. These sorts of things are the things I like to learn from. Because you've got such a talent for organizing things. Because I had a chat with my contact with VGen about presentation when it comes to social media posts. And she gave me a lot of information on how you can best utilize presentation in your artwork, because if you want to post your art on social media and get people to click on it, you have to take presentation very seriously. Half of it is literally doing the art. The other half is considering how it's presented and how you communicate the art. And you've got such a talent for both the art itself and for like presenting it. And this isn't like this isn't a self-deprecating thing or anything, but I'm not very good at presentation because I don't really know how to make good backgrounds and good layouts. But that's just because I need some practice. That's just because I need to keep working on them. But you have a great natural inclination to that. And again, I'm not saying these things to put myself down and put others up or anything. I'm genuinely just being honest with how I see my art. I know that I can draw. I know I'm good at drawing, but I know there's a lot of things that I need to improve on so that more people can see my work. Because yeah, there's still a lot of work that I need to do for myself. And it just kind of goes to show that even if we are good at drawing, there's still a lot that we can learn as artists. We never stop learning. You can say you could do better. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I believe I am good at what I do, but I believe I can be better. But saying you're not very good is a crime. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, if I did say that, then that's a well-deserved bonk. Thank you. I know you guys enjoy the slowly erasing chunks. It's so relaxing. Big chunks. Why is it cold now? Yeah, like all of a sudden it's freezing. We've just come out of a heat wave. Like we've just come out of a really nasty heat wave in the UK. Like literally I couldn't get off of my sofa for 2 days straight. I had to I was like lying on the kitchen floor because the floor's tiled, and I was lying there in like shorts and a really like small vest because I couldn't breathe otherwise. Horrible. And now the weekend is over and it's actually getting cold for some reason. Like, okay, bipolar UK weather, no worries. Lav's just a puddle. I was no longer Lav Bun, I was Lav Puddle over that week. Oh, it was horrible. It was absolutely horrid. And I felt even worse because I could barely work or stream. Because whenever I would work on my iPad, my hands would get so sweaty, I would only be able to work for like a little period of time before I had to take a break. And I couldn't sit at my PC at all because my house is like my flat isn't really built for hot weather because I'm on the top floor and the flat is really like it's good for letting air in and out, but the flat like the everywhere was hot air and it just kept releasing all of the cold air away. So I couldn't stay cool in the house for very long. It was genuinely so suffocating. And because UK houses aren't built with that sort of air filtration, it's horrid. Same. God, I despise the summer. Same. It's the worst. It's the absolute worst. It's like the bane of my existence, summer. I love fall. Fall's my absolute favorite time of the year. Because that's when you can start eating soup. It's when you can start making stews. It's when you can do like cold winter walks or like cold forest walks. You can go out in your wellies. Oh, it's the best. I want to make something that I really want to make. This might be a weird one, but something that I really want to make is one of those posts of Lavlop like looking up at you. And you're on like a forest walk and he's holding your hand. And remember, you're on like a forest walk. And it just, and you've got like the leaves everywhere, you've got the trees, and it's all like beautiful and amber. And it's just, it's almost autism. But it's meant to be like it's almost autumn. I found a picture of a cat where it's like a ginger cat and he's walking down a beautiful autumn trail and he's surrounded by all these beautiful amber leaves and he's looking at the camera and the caption says it's almost autism. Like it's almost it's almost autumn. And this would be really, really cute. It's just like a little like meme picture. This would be adorable. Actually, I'm gonna keep that there while I'm diddling. Almost. Nah, it was autism all along. The real autism was the friends we made along the way. Autism's my favorite time of year. And you can start wearing jumpers again, like you can start wearing cozy things again. And all the fall stock comes into clothing stores. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to buy some big fluffy jumpers. Mm. I miss her. I hope we can get Autumn for more weeks than 2. Exactly. Autumn's very, like, short-lived. Like, I want the cold, like, crisp nights, but nothing too, like, biting frost. I want, like, cool walks on the beach. I want, like, amber forest walks. Gosh, I need that. Also, it's almost spooky month. I have a bunch of clothes I can finally wear. Same. Like, my favorite clothes are, like, the autumn appropriate clothes. Like, jumper dresses and stuff. I've got a few jumper dresses I love wearing. This October is going to be stacked with games, yeah, because we've got the new Pokemon ZA, we've got the new Digimon. Oh my god, I'm not going to be seen. I'm just going to be MIA for the entirety of October. And October's supposed to be my personal work month. No, bye. I'm going to be too busy playing video games. And then Hoodie will get really mad at me. Oh, I can smell that soup from here. I'll make sure you guys get some. I still feel bad for you for getting the Switch 2 and Pokemon. Yeah, I'm not getting the Switch 2. Absolutely not. I'm not getting the Switch 2. I'm only getting Pokemon. It's almost time for Mariah Carey to defrost. I can already hear her, like, underneath the ice caps. I don't want a lot for Christmas. Yeah, I can literally hear her muffled in the snow right now. Mm-hmm. Ah. As soon as you hear that little sound bite, you just start panicking. She's back. There you go. Hi, Dan. Welcome in. Hello, sweet one. You gave me retail PTSD. Oh my god, yeah. Like being in retail and hearing the dreaded Mariah Carey song coming on. It has been so long, sweet one. Hope you've been doing okay. Everyone, this is Dan. Go give Dan a follow. Can we get a shout out for Dan, please? Dan is a lovely, lovely, great friend of mine. Dan is also a fantastic and wonderful and lovely artist who hopefully will be streaming one day, but if not, that's absolutely fine. Dan can do whatever he wants. Go give Dan a follow. Dan is so sweet, Dan is so cute, Dan is so wonderful. Help, no. You deserve a little shout out. You're so sweet, Dan. Hope you're doing okay, Dan. Oh, thank you so much, Fanta, for giving Dan a little gift sub. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Enjoy your gift sub, Dan. Enjoy all the lovely emotes. You deserve it. That's so kind of you, Fanta. Thank you so much. I'm doing a little bit better. Still struggling, but I'm drawing and even coloring again. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Dan. I'm glad to hear you got some of your art mojo back. A lot of the time, that's honestly the hardest part about it. It's just getting that desire to want to keep drawing back. But I'm so glad you found it. I did see your work as well that you posted, or that you sent to me privately. Thank you so much for sharing. It's looking fantastic. You're doing such a good job with your rendering, and I'm so proud of you. And yeah, absolutely. I'm absolutely taking your advice, and I'm going to give her purple nails instead of like keeping them black. I think that will look much better. Thank you for your suggestion. I appreciate that, then. go. Do the kintsugi later. Close space. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. I'm probably not going to be able to finish her on stream today, but we'll be working on more personal stuff together on Friday. So if I don't finish her today, I'll have her finished before Friday. And then she'll be ready to be released on Friday. Your art streams are always mesmerizing. Oh, I'm so happy to hear. Thank you for saying so. What are you thinking of the presentation as well then? I've cut things down quite a bit. Like I've removed a lot of the clutter that was on the screens. So hopefully it's a bit of a softer stream now. Not saying that it wasn't before, but I did hear from some people that my stream was a little bit overwhelming sometimes because of how much stuff I had on the screen. Also helps my attention to sort of see everything in front of me as well. But hopefully it's a little bit better. So much more pleasing to the eye and not too overstimulating. Oh, I'm glad to hear. I'm really glad to hear. I wonder what would happen if someone, like, I know that I'm planning on, like, making her live on Friday, but I wonder what would happen if someone tried to pre-buy her. Like, they contacted me and said, hey, so if you want to, I can buy it, like, straight from you when it's ready, but for a higher price than what you're going to be selling the Adopt for. Like, I'll need to have a wee think of that if someone came to me like that. I know that's something people do. They'll do like just a straight up sale so you don't have to post it or anything. That just feels like an auction to me almost. Yeah, it's sort of a semi-auction, isn't it? Where someone sort of tries to secure it first before it actually goes to market. She's been scouted already. Make sure to do that properly with contract and stuff since it would be off VGen. Oh yeah, absolutely. Because I have seen that happen a little bit, where someone, even if they're not doing like a bid, it's like a first come, first serve. They'll ask, can I just buy the adoptable like before it goes on sale for a higher price than what you're going to be selling it for? I'm always keeping your safety in mind. Oh, I completely agree. I completely agree. I wouldn't do any deals like that unless I was absolutely sure. I guess the only downside, because now that I think about it, if someone came to me before I put her on sale and said, hey, so I'll buy her for more than what you're asking the adoptable to be sold for, if I can get it before you put it on sale or before you put it on VGen. But what if they don't offer all the money right up front? What if they say, I'll do it in installments, but it's like much more than what the asking price was originally going to be? I do need to kind of weigh that up as well. Depends if you know and trust the person. I mean, yeah, of course. If it's like someone that I don't know who's offering me more than the asking price, but it's someone I don't know, I definitely just wouldn't do it. But if it's someone that I did know, I'd probably consider it. Depends on how much you need the money right then versus are you okay having it over time. Yeah, exactly. Because a lot of people that do adopts, if the adopts are worth quite a bit of money, like if it's a £400 adopt or something, typically they will post either you have to buy it outright or you buy it in installments, or we can do like a payment plan sort of thing, like payment plans included. Because quite a few pieces that I work on, like my what's the word? My skebs and things like that, like a lot of the things that I do on VGen are quite high value. So I explain to my clients in advance, if you want to work with me but you feel like like I charge quite a lot, we can organize installments if you don't feel comfortable paying everything right up front, like if you can't quite afford it just yet, or anything like that. So I'm fully 100% comfortable with people organizing some sort of payment scheme with me, as long as like they feel comfortable with it as well. What would happen if the person wasn't able to finish paying it off in a timely manner? So like if they bought the adoptable, said that they would pay in installments like 100 to 200 over 3 or 4 months or something, but they kept missing payments. Is that what you're meaning? And yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Carrots. You've got this, Den. That's so exciting for you. Essentially, yeah. Okay. Well, I feel like as long as the installments come in regularly, as long as they come in regularly, that's absolutely fine. But if they miss payments, then I don't really know. I feel like I would only be able to offer it to someone that I knew in installments, especially since it's a adoptable of, it's my baby. And I don't have VGen's backing to like enforce it if they miss a payment. But if it's someone I know, then I feel like they wouldn't ask me unless they absolutely could afford it, if that makes sense. Or I'd assume that there was a sort of trust there that if they couldn't afford it 1 month, but I wasn't struggling for money, then it wouldn't be a problem. It just sort of comes to, if it's someone I know, I don't really mind that sort of thing. But if it's someone I don't, then I just wouldn't handle the installments thing, because if I can't do it through VGen, then what's the point? I've got no way to enforce the installments. Also, hi Zorko! 2 years! 2 years! Hello Zorko, how are you doing, sweet one? I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday today, and I hope it's not roaring heat like it was last week. I'd say if you're a regular, you'd get privileged to get more options, but if you're a first timer, obviously not. Exactly. As of this September, or no, as of like this year, I'll have been doing my freelancing for about 2 years, and I'm gonna start introducing a returning client system where if people keep coming back to me for regular commissions, I'm gonna include something extra in every commission that I make. Even if it's like a doodle, an extra toggle, if they're asking for a skeb, I'll color in a background even if they've not asked for it, or I'll just add like an extra cute little chibi along with it, that sort of thing. Like I want to encourage people to keep coming back and offer something small as something extra. Like for hoodies PNG Tuber, I think I included a couple of extra things. Like I included the little Poco to go with it, because I just felt like she deserved something extra because she's been helping me so much and she's been a regular client, so I feel like she deserves a bit extra. We have a good solid 18 degrees, and during night it's about 10 degrees, so we're all good in the hood. I can even wear a sweater. Let's go. I'm literally wearing a sweater right now. I'm wearing a jumper. I've got chicken soup in the I've got my homemade chicken soup cooking away in the slow cooker. The whole house smells like chicken and herbs. Oh, it's so good. Sweater weather, baby. Yeah, we're so close to sweater weather. We're almost in September. September is sweater weather. Tail and wings. We're making a little dragon adoptable today, Zorko, if you've not seen her before. She's a lovely little dragon baby. I just want to play video games, but I have to work today. Wee. A little barky bark at her. Oh no, you'll see. Bark. Look at the lady. The lady with her long leather boots. It's so warm here still. It's so warm. It's still warm where you are. Oh no. Make sure to get yourself something cool to drink, okay, Den? Keep yourself hydrated. Baby wipes in the freezer. Baby wipes in the freezer. Honestly, lifesaver. Bwark. I love the bwark. It sounded like you didn't bark like a dog, you barked like a seal. Like or. I want to set a new standard. We don't bark like dogs anymore. We bark like seals. It's most of the reason for my extended absence. I get knocked out with this weather. Oh my god, I'm kind of the same. I don't have it as bad as you, of course, but I can't function in warm weather. I can't do it. The only way that I can function is in like room temperature to cool temperatures. I can't do warm. I can't do it. I swelter and die in hot weather. Let's say I do get this lovely lady. Would you be okay on little changes? It would depend on what you're asking for, if that makes sense. Typically when I do an adoptable, I prefer to sort of keep the design the way it is, but small changes, but depending on small changes. No, I disagree. Oh, for changes. Keep the design. Oh, okay, right. Because for all the adoptables that I do, I typically state that I don't really allow iterations. They're welcome to make a couple of iterations themselves, but it has to be still within the same design, if that makes sense. Like, for example, if you don't like the cloud pattern on her, if you don't like the cloud pattern here, or the design of the tail isn't really to your liking, that's, like, I don't really mind you changing that too much, depending on what you're kind of going for. If but if you change things like the overall color scheme, or you completely change her hairstyle or her horns and stuff like that, I feel like that would be sort of hurting the overall essence of the design. It would just depend on what you would be looking for, really. Does she have bags under her eyes? She does. She's a sleepy dragon. She's a very sleepy dragon, especially in her full body. She's very sleepy. Can I be real for a second? You absolutely can, Letty. We're all about being real boys here. There are no Pinocchios in this chat. She can be very sleepy with me. She likes to stay up all night reading books. Books are her peace. I mean, cool dragon. I've also been doing little doodles here. Like, it's almost autumn, it's almost autism, and I did a little Spooky, which is Nova's cat, just while I was doodling. What is next? What is next? What is next? What's next? I do need to refine the clothes a little bit, so let's do the clothes. Let's start with white and grey. So we'll do grey first. Gray. If you say yes to making changes, but for specific people only, or if you say yes to changing some small things, it would get confusing. The rules on what can be changed are unclear, and on other things where it would be clear favoritism, which would put some customers off. That is true. I do agree with that. I think I might have been a bit too lenient there. I hate when people buy designs and then just completely change the design and its core elements. At this point, just get a custom character. Robbing other people of the chance to shoot their shot at the adoptable too, and for what? Just to toss it aside. I do completely get that, yeah. That's why I state, like, I don't allow big changes to the design, because you're basically changing the overall vibe that I made on the first time. You got bonked in the head by me if you do that. Oh, yeah, exactly. Exactly. I do personally have a problem with people that change the entire design and kind of remove the core elements. So I feel like changing things like color scheme and stuff would genuinely hurt the design. She's gray and purple for a reason. Like, gray, black, gold, and purple are her color scheme. But that's just, I just prefer things like that being set. So if you were to ask, like Caddis, as you said, if you were to ask for her hair to be more red and stuff like that, I'm not very keen on making those changes, because I feel that that actually goes against her whole design by introducing elements that don't really make sense for her character. And, you know, her character is this color, and I don't really want to budge on that. Posture check, save, and hydrate. Thank you so much, Kytruck. Save. And snack, thank you. I have a bite. What we got for a snack today? We have a salted caramel, peanut, and almond protein bar. I'm just taking little nibbles. Oh, it wasn't to you, Carox. We were talking about how when you initially asked, like, would you want the design changed? We're just talking on how that would actually harm the overall design by changing things like hair color and stuff like that, or changing up the color scheme a little bit. That's not to say that your ideas are bad or anything. It's just because it goes against the whole, like, design of her. Like, her color scheme is set because her color scheme works for the character. And it gives off her whole aesthetic, and it gives off her personality. She's sleepy, but she's also quite dark, brooding, probably a bit shy, that sort of thing. Like, her color scheme is important to the character, and I just feel that's one of those things that I couldn't really budge on. Ah, sorry, Cadox, I was typing so much I couldn't see the chat anymore. Please do read what I just said. Oh, no worries, no worries. Oh no. I will not say anything about anyone, but I'm receiving counter offers for the dragon. People are bidding on me. People are bidding on her in DMs already. But don't worry, I'm not going to say anything about anyone that is bidding. But that's really funny. That's really funny. Yeah. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. I don't know how to handle this at all. Oh no. I've never had people that are genuinely DMing me being like, I will counteroffer that. See, Lav's not a baby artist no more. I feel like a baby. I feel like a baby. I think it's really interesting that people would like to even bid on her, or who would even like to do like a counter offer. I love that. I don't know if you've seen Lav's seasonal outfits from ROC, but I am curious if you consider that within the idea of design changes. I know she isn't an adoptable, so it might not count. Well, that's the thing though, Fanta. So when you paid me for your design, you asked for a design skeb. Whereas this is an adoptable, one that I haven't been given a single prompt on. So her design is set because her design is my idea. Like her design is like part of my own soul, if that makes sense. And if you bought her and then you commissioned me later to do a redesign of her, like to do like a seasonal outfit or something, that's absolutely fine. It's more about making changes without paying for an alternative design, if that makes sense. So what you did, then that doesn't really count towards idea changes. Absolutely not, because you're paying for the iteration, you're paying for a themed change, if that makes sense. So for example, if someone were to buy her and then they keep the original design, but then they pay me later down the line for like something seasonal, or they pay for like a costume, or they're like, hey, can I commission you for a design of her, but like gender ben, or not as a dragon, but as like a snake or something like that. I was able to say I knew her when she streamed on the Twitch, when she's in the insert famous. You mean like the Louvre? You mean like the Louvre? All my VTubing artwork being hung up in the Louvre. What a moment. If someone added more sparkles and an earring or something later in their own sketches, that's fine, but you shouldn't change the design for the customer if it's an adoptable unless they commission outfit changes for her. There you go. Yes, 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 yes. The Luber. The Luber. The Louvre. Oh, exactly, Zarko, exactly. I'm gonna go to the Louvre. That's my new goal in life. The Louvre. Could you specify more, like having multiple outfits? I think it's okay to draw characters in different styles. Like it's okay to switch up the game and not just stick to one fit forever, since it's your character. But since it's not or wasn't adoptable, it's different. Yeah, because it was a scab, it is like a completely different thing. Because you gave me a prompt to work from. You wanted it sunflower themed. You wanted it feminine. You wanted it to sort of fulfill that anti kind of cottagecore sort of style, but you just told me to go mental with it. And I did. But adoptables aren't like that. Adoptables don't go off prompts from other people. It typically is something like just an idea that you have. And a lot of the adoptables that I make, as I said, are pieces of my own soul. So each adoptable has like an element of me in them. So the designs are really, really important to me. So every adoptable that I make and sell, I will typically ask, please don't make any edits to them, because if you do that, you're basically changing something that I made. You're changing a part of my soul, and I don't know how I feel about it. I know that sounds really weird, but it's just how I feel about it. And thank you so much to Den and Letty, both of you, for like helping me be clear on that. I don't really know how to organize my thoughts around this stuff a little bit, because I'm not very good at, what's the word? I'm not very good at specifying my thoughts when it comes to this stuff. I'm not very good at articulating my thoughts and feelings about this, because I never really know what is the right thing to do in this situation and what is the thing that I want, if that makes sense. Hi Lynn, good to see you. It's been a little while. Have you been? You've not missed much, not much at all. We've just been working through commission stuff. Today we're working on an adoptable that I'm going to be selling, but she's proving so popular. I've got people in my DMs bidding for her and she's not even been released yet. She's got fans already and she's not even alive yet. This is her full body. Alright, enough Lav. Where's Mr. Lav? Mr. Lav is at work right now. Sir, Mr. Lav is at work and he cannot respond right now. Mr. Lab is being a good boy in the game industry right now. He's making differences in the game industry. He's being a smart little boy in front of his C++ coding mechanisms. If it's the terms you're setting and people need to follow them if they want to purchase services from you. Yeah, exactly. It's the terms and services thing. I need to be better with that. Like, I need to be more particular on what I do and don't accept with this sort of stuff. I'm just not very brave with it. Like, I'm not very good at, as I say, I'm not very good at articulating what it is that I want or what it is that I need from my clients. But that's just something that comes with practice. It's just a bit of confidence building. Because I've spoken to, so my gran has run her own business for like a long time, and I get a lot of my entrepreneur stuff from my gran, and she's so helpful with being a bit braver and standing up for myself. But there's still a lot of things that I need to learn. You're not on your own, you know. I know. Thank you, Dan. I don't feel on my own. I never have. And I know if I ever have any questions, I can just go to people for advice now. I have a lot of wonderful people in my life that help me with stuff like that. Gram, yes. Gram. She helps me with my taxes and everything because I don't know how to file taxes because I'm mentally still 16. I am not a 28-year-old woman. I am a 16-year-old baby. In Sweden, taxes are literally a press of a button. They do it for you. That's why everyone wants to live in Sweden, Zorko. You're so lucky. That's why everyone wants to move there. It sucks literally everywhere else. I have heard that like Sweden's one of the best places to live at the moment because of how not only good they are for their citizens, like the resources that they give to people or like common people is really good, and their healthcare is really good over there. It's really making me rethink removing my elf ears. No! No, they're one of my favorite parts. OMG Lab, after you said that, I can now only see Mr. Lab in a boy's sailor outfit with a giant lollipop in front of a big whiteboard talking business like a good boy. You said it, now I have to draw it. Save it for Zosie. Thank you. Oh no, I don't have any snoozes left. We've almost got an ad coming up. No. Why do I not have any snoozes? Hold on. Okay, I'm going to keep drawing while the ads play because I don't want to I don't want to go yet. I don't want to go yet. Mr. Stark, I don't want to go. He's all serious, talking about business. With his curly hair. Oh, we've got an ad, guys. I'm so sorry for anyone that has to sit here while the ads are going. I'm so sorry. Game good. Buy game. Game make money. Hold on. Make game equal money? Is this how we win? Big game equal money? This is him at his business meetings. And everyone's so shocked and in awe that someone thought that games could make money. Yeah! Revolutionary. Revolutionary in AAA gaming. Oh my god, he's gonna make us millions. Billions even. Hi Demi, welcome back. Ads are playing at the moment, I'm so sorry. Galaxy brain moment, Mr. Lav, yes. This is him every day, the galaxy brain moment. Don't forget soup. Absolutely, absolutely. We're gonna finish up stream now when everyone comes back. I know you're gonna have to sit through a 3-minute ad and then then we just have to finish up at the end anyway. Audience gasps and art shooketh. There you go. The diddle request is done. We've got Mr. Lav in a sailor outfit giving a lecture or giving a presentation at work about games and how they can make money. This is what they do all the time, by the way. This is totally how game companies work. They just sit in a room and say, how can we make this game make money? But yes, I know you guys just sat through a 3-minute ad, but I really do need to get going now. I ran over my 3-hour mark. We've done a lot. We've managed to get this whole thing done. Almost. I'm going to be finishing this today, and then I'm going to be working on another character design sort of in the background. I'm not allowed to stream that one. My client has asked directly, can you please not stream, and can you please not... oh, that's why you wait to snooze, that's totally okay. Yeah, like, it didn't let me snooze. I had no snoozes left. I thought you get to I thought you save up your snoozes, and every stream you get 3 more, but for some reason you don't anymore? Like, they just take away all your snoozes? Like, give me back my snoozes! Anyway, let's get going. I've got some clients to max 3. Yeah, because I didn't have any snoozes, but I didn't snooze at any point today. So weird. Hey, just popping in to say hi and that you're all cuties. Thank you, Vinyl. You're a cutie too. Thank you for coming by. Thank you, thank you. Let's find someone to raid. Who is it streaming? Ooh, loads of friends streaming today. You know what? I know exactly where we're gonna go. A very, very cute person has just started streaming. They've been streaming for about half an hour. Let's go and... Yes, exactly. Let's go and raid Sarah. Let's go and raid Sarah. Thank you everyone so much for coming to stream. We're going to be streaming again on Friday, same time as today. We're gonna be working on more personal art. I'll probably end up just working on either my new reference sheet, or I might make something else. We might do some fan art, just whatever I feel like for the day. Honestly, I'm not feeling too picky. But yeah, I hope to see you all again really, really soon. If you are new and have not joined our Discord, here we go here. I post all of my stream schedules here. If you want to meet me and the rest of my community, you're welcome to come by. I've also got my socials here as well. If you want to give me a follow, I'm going to get better at posting because I'm terrible at posting on literally everything I'm on. But we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. And thank you so much for coming. Thank you for all the cuties. Thank you for the gifted, for all the resubs, for the follows. Thank you all so much for being here, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. If I don't see you for the rest of the week, I hope you have a wonderful week. Please stay safe, please stay happy, and I'll see you all again really soon. In the meantime, let's go and give Sarah a nice big hi hello. Let's go give her some support. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for being here.